humans, long time no see. Life has just been a little crazy over here. Things just been crazy. And then I filmed my video, my last payday, and accidentally deleted the footage. So that didn't get uploaded. I didn't want to go back through and like try and figure out what I'd stuffed and unstuff and restuff it, you know. So, how y'all doing? Everybody doing okay? Good. Yay. Let me know down below, like, what you're up to. Is anyone else absolutely dying in this insane heat? It's crazy out there, right? So we are going to start off as usual. We're gonna jump right in. So this week, what we're doing this week is, this is my bi-weekly pay week. And this was a crazy pay week for me. So I got my regular paycheck. I also got my bonus that I get like every 6 months if I don't like take days off of work. I don't get PTO. I get a bonus if I don't miss any days. And I also figured out that they have been double taxing me since I started, and I've been working here for 2 years. But they have been taxing me both in the state that I live and the state that I work, and they are different states, and that's not how it's supposed to work. So part of what I've got here too is that my refund of the extra tax from this year, I have to file with the IRS for the other year and a year and a half. But so I have that too. So it's a little bit of a crazy amount this week. And as well, like, I didn't stuff anything last week. I can't remember if I told y'all a couple weeks ago, I kind of was helping my son as he was getting prepared to start a new full-time job. He's 19. Other parents of young adults know sometimes you just gotta be a soft place for them, right? So I was helping him make sure he had gas money and grocery money. Not anything extravagant, but like it was, that's where all my extra money went for the last month or so. But he's doing amazing. He loves his new job. I'm so proud of him. He's doing great things. So my wallet money is also a little crazy because then my other son paid his phone bill, and like things are just all over the place. We are all over the place. But it is the last week of the month. We are going to be doing a stuffing, and then I'm going to film right after this and unstuffing and condensing, but I won't post them on the same day most likely. That being said, let's get into it, okay? We're going to start off as usual with our change, which as you can see, there's quite a bit here. This is probably almost 2 weeks worth. I did at one point unload my change and go ahead and fill this in without filming it because all my little change things were full. We need $3.48. So 1, 2, 3, 45, 6, 7, 8. As you guys know, I put everything kind of easier to count stacks, and then this is kind of my doesn't match column over here. And then 347, yep, we're still good to go. I had a lot of change. 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 47. And I think we even have enough to do another one. Definitely. 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7. And this is getting full again already. Oh, that should have been 346. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. It's an extra penny. Big deal. Okay, so what do we have left? Because I know we don't have $3.45. We've got one. No, we've got 51. Yes, that is $1. Y'all, I'm out of practice. So $1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78. So $1.78. It's gonna get real fun as we get more of these colored in, but I'm really enjoying it. So that's where we're at so far. We finished filling out that whole column there, and then this little half C column down here, plus our little, you know, one side. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna put this to the side for now because I have an exciting little thing back here. Exciting for me anyway. But we're gonna set this down here for the time being, and now let's see what we've got. Okay, so we are going to pull, this is where like usually like my spending money goes right here, and I mean kind of, but also this is the money I just kind of crammed in here when my son paid his phone bill. My, you know, my kid's dad gave me his half of their school supply money, like, you know, it's got, and there's a little bit of everything in there. All right, so my receipts, and I will scan those in Fetch, which I've already done one like cash out from that, and that's gone into my Christmas fund. And I actually, oh my gosh, you guys, I did my very first cash out from Upside this week. I hit like, you know, just over $10, and I was just gonna put it in with like my regular bill money, and then I was like, no, you know what I'm gonna do? Every time I cash out from Upside, that money like is going to go directly to investments. Like, so that's what I did. It was like $10.36. And I took the 36 cents and just threw it in my buffer fund in the bank. And then that $10, I just went straight and invested it. And I'm like, heck yeah, that made me really happy. So, and these guys will just sit up here for the time being. This is actually just gonna get set aside for savings challenges because this is already budgeted out. This should be $2,904. It's a little less than like my actual paycheck was, because I left like $150 in the bank to pay off my credit card because I got a Kindle on Prime Day and like a few other things. So your girl just paid it off. So here we go. One, two, oh, what am I doing? Goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,600. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 50. 20, 40, 60, 80. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. 2, 20, 40, 60, 80. 3, 20, 40, 60, 80. 4, 20, 40, 60, 80, 520. So far, so good. I'm matching up with my numbers over here. We've got a lot of 10s and 5s because we're going to make some big progress on savings challenges today. I'm really excited. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, they're sticky, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 250 there. Since I'm doing a condensing, I have all my like prop money and stuff out here too, so I ran out of little spots. You guys can't even see this. Gosh, what am I even doing? See, I've got all my prop bills and stuff are in here, so. And then 5s should be 150. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So 150 in 5s. And then we should have, that leaves us $34.01. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. Yep, so we have $2,904 there. And because I do have a chunk set aside for savings challenges today, I am going to go ahead. As you guys know, I've been focusing, since I don't get eyes very often, I have been trying to pull them out. And so I just want to see if there are any eyes in here. I didn't see any, but I wasn't particularly paying perfect attention either. See, there's one. Two. Yay! Okay, see, so 2 out of the 34. But the reason that I do that is I want to get investing filled up once first. And especially considering I don't get eyes very often, we'll do that. And then, you know, we might kind of, you know, fill in some of these other times as well. So there we go. All right, and this is, if you don't know, this is my version of the Reinventing Renee has her L-Bucks challenge. I can't remember what she calls it now. My English just broke. But, oh, her Letterbucks challenge. Sorry. Her Letterbucks challenge. This is my version. Mine are 15. That way I can fill them up a little fast. I am lower income, and so it does take me longer. I mean, most weeks, you know, a lot of times I can't even stuff my savings challenges. So, or I can only do like maybe one. That's why, you know, I made them 15 instead of like hers are 25. And I like lots of color. I just like lots of color. So that's why I did that. So that's going bye-bye. Now let's get to the real bones of this, okay? This is my bills binder. So we're gonna start here as always. So rent is $1,025. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25. And this is for August. Apple gets $1, which it already has $1 in there. So August is already good to go. That's a good thing. I really am, you guys will find out later, I really want to get a full month ahead on all of my bills instead of just mostly. So Kaspersky is 8. Again, it's already stuffed. That's for August, so this will be for September then, which is cool. Cell phone is $320, and it is stuffed too. Yay me. 1, 2, 3. I think this is where I'm finally seeing the fruits of June was my magic month, and man, it messed with my head. I don't count it as like a full extra paycheck. I just count it as like, you know, the next 2 weeks to budget for. And for some reason that really messed with me mentally. So there's that. And this envelope is actually going away. I have canceled that. And so that $20 that's in there is going into savings challenges. Yay! Okay, so there's that. Don't need car. Cheer, of course, gets 75. I'm spacey tonight. I was trying to think if my kid's dad had also given me his half of her cheer for the month, and I was like, I don't think so. And then HBO gets 16. Is everybody else getting ready for back to school? I know we start pretty early here. We actually start right at the very beginning of August. So my kids actually start school next week. And Netflix gets 20. They're not super excited. My daughter is starting high school and she's very nervous. Okay, so that is it for the bills binder. And actually, I am going to repurpose this envelope. Ooh, I might need to get some Goo Gone. Okay, I'll have to get some Goo Gone for that. I should have just left the 20 in there because I need to start putting money up for school lunches, right? Okay, so there's that. So then let's go ahead and do this. These are my everyday in and out of them constantly envelopes. So for groceries, all I've got in there is my emotional support $100 bill, y'all. We've been riding the struggle bus Not like starving, but or anything like that, but just like I said, money's just kind of been everywhere. Groceries gets 200, which is great. I only gave myself 150 last payday because we had quite a bit in the pantry, and like money was just weird. Does that make sense? It just felt weird. So that's part of why there's only my emotional support. Cigarettes has 10, and I do unstuff this, and that money that I have not spent does go towards savings challenges, and that gets 50. And I'm working, obviously, as you can see by the money that I'm saving, I'm working on cutting that down. Going out still has $20 in it. I actually, my best friend treated me weekend before last for, I had gotten a new certification with my job, and he treated me last week or the weekend before last, so I got to save $20. All right, so going out gets 40. And I thought that was so uber nice of him. And I was like, you don't need to do that. And he's like, girl, we are celebrating. Okay, supplies has $10 in it, and it gets 50. Oh wait, I was not gonna do a whole 50. I was gonna do 20s, 20, 40, 50 is what I was gonna do there. That's right. Makes it a little easier, like if I only spend $10 to just, do that. Gas gets some, so gas is weird. Actually, I forgot to deposit this for my credit card, and I just used my bonus to pay it off. So I'm just going to take all of this whole 75, because I'd only use 60 in gas anyway. I'm going to take this whole 75 and put it in savings challenges. Oh my gosh. Okay, like, it makes me so excited. I'm ridiculous. I know. Okay, gas gets 20, 40, 60, 70, 5. I've got the biggest grin on my face right now. Like, I've been so, like, I don't like it when my money is, like, weird. It just, like, messes with my head. Even if everything's fine, it just messes with my head. And so I don't like it when my money's weird. And, like, I feel like everything's, like, back on track now. And so I'm happy. Okay, so household gets 25. It's got 12 in there. So 25. So now it's got 37. And these cards that are in here, the one thing that I get, and it actually has nothing to do with my income, I do have state insurance because my health is so screwed up. Let's put it that way. I am a legitimate medical mystery, so I have a lot of treatments and meds and appointments, things like that, so I qualify for state insurance. But they give us, when you do like a physical or whatever, you can earn like money, and we got those cards like last week or the week before. So I put it in household because I used them, like we needed toilet paper and stuff like that. So that's why they're in there. Giving, I haven't gotten to stuff giving in a while, so I'm very excited. We're gonna put $10 in there, and that will probably, I might spend that on Etsy, honestly. Okay, kids is buck empty. As you know, these kids are expensive. Let's do, I think I was gonna do 2 20s and a 10 again. And that'll actually probably bulk up a little bit now just because they're going back to school, so we won't like do as much. Okay, eating out. This is actually weird. So it actually still has $20 in it, which we usually spend every dang cent. But I'm gonna keep this in here. Maybe I'll take my one of my older boys out for lunch. But because I knew we only had $20, I was like, we are gonna eat at home. We are not spending money. And then I won $45 in Uber Eats gift cards from an instant win game that I entered. And so we got Uber Eats one night, which I like never order because it's so expensive. But my kids were thrilled. And then I guess I asked my son tonight if he wanted to go to dinner because it's just me and him here. And he was like, no, I just want a pizza from the freezer. And I was like, okie dokie, artichoke. Okay, Starbucks. I have not stuffed this in ages, like literally at least a month. So I am going the full 50 this time so that I can spoil myself a little bit. Pets gets 25, and I do not unstuff this one because I really want to get it bulked up a little bit in case we have vet visits or things like that. So 25, so it's got 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43. That's fantastic. Oh, and a dime. I'll just set that there. How did that happen? You know, things are weird. Life happens, right? okay, so there's those. Oh, and then my spending gets 50, and I'm just gonna set that over here too. And now you watch. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna see that $50 bill and be like, what is that for? As you can see, the school envelope is empty, and that is obviously because I just took money out of it for school supplies, and I emptied it because I was only about $10 short of what I needed for them for their school supplies for my piece of it. I was still a little short. So we're gonna do 15. My kids are very low maintenance when it comes to what they want or need for school. I'm very, very lucky in that sense. And I'm gonna go through, and I'm actually gonna start updating my trackers afterwards. Holidays, we're getting 25. And I'm so happy I haven't done much stuffing of my sinking funds this month because things have just been so nuts. So this makes me really happy. 3 to 6 months gets 25. And I'm not counting out my sinking funds this time because literally the very next video you'll have to come back and watch. I am going to do an unstuffing for my August bills. I am going to do a cash condensing when I do that. And I'm gonna do a sinking fund update, like all in like one video, because I'm gonna kind of do them all at the same time. So I'm not gonna count them out now. So I had to come back, sorry. My daughter is getting 10. Again, so happy I haven't gotten to stuff these. And then my son is getting 10. And then my Emma trip is getting 5. Clothes. And we did use a little bit of that for school stuff. We'll put 10. We'll put 10 in there. Subscriptions is getting 15. Dental gets $5. Medical gets $5. So car maintenance, I'm actually giving 30. Like I said, I have to get my registration next week, and I had almost enough in there already for it. My registration's cheap, thank goodness. But I just don't want to completely kill it. Computer's getting 5. I really want to get a new laptop. Beauty is getting 10. Credit card doesn't need anything because I already took care of it. Girls' Day, investing. Investing gets 5. And that one will be like, I'm just going to empty it when I do my condensing because I want to get it like actually working for me. And then glasses gets 5 because I've had these glasses that I'm wearing, which you can't see and you wouldn't know. I've had them for like 8 or 9 years. It's way past time. Okay, so next we've got savings challenges, and we're gonna start with this baby, right? Our 100 envelope challenge. Okay, so see, we still got some bucks over here. Let's see how much this is. Before we do this, let's see how much this is. And let's just see how much more we can add. Make sure that none of the ones are I's, because if they are, I'm just gonna pull them straight out. F and L, nope, okay. And then 20s, and then 2 50s, okay. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 240, 250, 55, 60, 65, 265, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's actually $273. Like I said, a big part of that is because like my ex-husband paid like his half of the kids' school supplies, and my son had paid his cell phone bill. Like that wasn't just me being like ultra frugal. I mean, kind of, but not really. Okay, so let's do a big boy. Okay, got 97. I think I've got 100. I should put 100 in there. I thought I had one more 100 than I actually needed for bills. So we're just gonna overstuff that baby a little bit. Okay, and then, you know, we still have, let's do 51. Actually, I think I'm just going to take all of my 50s because I don't have a savings challenge that wants 50s. So we'll just we'll just stuff all of those. So I have 4 more 50s. We'll do 49. Oh, this is making me so happy, you guys. We'll do 55, 56. Now, and remember, like, this isn't going to happen again until like January. So, unless, oh, the other thing is I actually got a very small raise, which is fantastic. So that will be reflected, you know, in the future. It's only, you know, going to be like $50 a paycheck, but hey, I'm going to take it. $53 here. So, and I am interviewing for a new position, which will pay significantly more than what I'm currently making, which would be even more awesome. And then 55. So cross your fingers for me, okay? That I make it to the next steps on that one. Look at that. Okay, so we just stuffed like over $200 in there. That's awesome. Okay. Yay! Let's start in the rainbow binder. As always, it's my favorite. Okay. Now, this empty envelope, that means I've got space for a savings. Okay, I don't know when it stopped recording. My apologies. I'm fairly certain it hasn't been very long. So I counted 85 spaces, if I counted correctly. So how this works is I take my rent, which is $1,025, or you could take your rent, and divide it by the number of spaces that this has to be colored in, which is 85. So that would make each one of these spaces worth $12.05. I'm going to round up to $13 because my lease renews the 1st of September, so my rent's probably going to increase anyway. So what we're going to do, we need $13. Goes in here. And we're just going to color in one leaf to start it off. What do you guys think of this challenge? Like, I drew it a little more detailed because I wanted each space to be a really reasonable amount to fill. I didn't want like every space to be worth $50 or $100. That's why I drew so many details. But I think it's cute. So let me know what you guys think. I'm very proud of it. So there's that. Okay, so there's that one. This one is our $5 challenge. Oh, I just gotta turn this. It'll make it a little easier on me. This $200 savings challenge, we are going to do a 12. Okay. This $250 challenge, looks like we've got a 20 right there. Awesome. And this $50 one, we're gonna do, let's do $3. And we might even be able to come back around depending on how these all work out. Okay. $2. So 300 is gonna get, here's an 18. I'm just gonna put a 20 in there. Overstep this a little bit. And as you can see, I switched out most of my envelopes for the zipless. I'm finding I actually really like those a lot better. And it makes things a lot quicker, like as I'm filming. Okay, so do you guys have a preference? Do you like the zipper or the zipless better? See, like this one's still zipper, but I just leave it open. Okay, so $100, let's do, oh, here's an 8 down here, so let's do that. 5, 7, 8. And I'm really bummed because you guys didn't get to see like exactly what I'm talking about when I say I really prefer, you know, I do the big amounts as soon as I can, because that way when I don't have a lot, I can still make a little bit of progress. 10, 11, 12, because that's exactly how it was. You know, my last payday was, I think I only stuffed maybe 2 challenges was all I had money to stuff. And it wasn't big ones. It was like $1 and like a $3. Like, they were little. And then here's this one. Penny challenge obviously is doing its thing. This one is a 5. I think we are going to be able to come back. This a $500 savings challenge. We are going to find another 20 on here. This one's going to take forever, and that's okay. Girls' Day gets $2. We're going to color us some coffee because I need some. That's it. That's the whole reason right there. Going on safari. Do we have any other zebras? We do. Let's do another zebra. So we got some 20s over here. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, and these are going to take forever too, because I really usually only fill 1 each time I do a stuffing, if that, sometimes. So these are going to take a long time, but that's okay. I don't really mind that. 1, 2, and 3. I do want to make sure, though, too, I'd like to do some smaller challenges. Like, I like having the low amounts because even if it's a week like this week when I have a little bit more to spread around, I like having the lower amounts because, I don't know, it just makes me feel like I'm doing something. 1. Okay, and actually we are gonna go ahead and put in 2 1s because I'm just gonna work my way back to the front and then go back to the rainbow binder because we have got enough here to go through again. Except I'm, oh, duh. Okay. $3. 1, 2, 3. $4, we've only got 1 left, so we're just gonna skip that one. Our little safari, we are gonna be knocking this out. Okay. Girls' Day, I'm gonna put a 5, and then we're just gonna do, or actually I'm gonna do 6 to use our last one, and then I'll just color 3 of these real fast. Okay. And then savings challenge. Again, I think we've got another, yep, there's another 20 on here. That might be our last 20. Yay. Yep, I think all the 20s are done. Fantastic. That's so great. And then this one, we're doing another 5. So let's go back to this one. Now, we don't have $13 for another one of these, so I'm just gonna put 15 in because like I said, my rent is going up, I'm sure, just next month. So we will just do that like that. I don't mind overstuffing a little bit in order to be a little more prepared when that comes. Okay, so $5. We don't have any more 1s, so we are overstuffing, baby. There's 15 and that one. Let's do a 15 and a 5 so we can this one again. Let's do a 3 and a 2 and put in a 5. We don't have any of those. Okay, so again, 18, I'm just gonna put in a 20. 10. Let's do a 6 and a 4. Oh, I think we're gonna go through this binder even one more time. Let's see, we've got, let's do 2 9s and put in a 20. All right, and then let's just start from the top. I still have just a little bit more here, like whoop, whoop. Okay, so we're gonna do another 15 for rent for this challenge. Sorry, I keep putting it down. I have more money than I think I do. This is not a problem that I am used to having, so I apologize, and this won't happen again, probably ever. It was just one of those perfect storm of random things. 5. Okay. Let's do 12 and 8 and do a 20. Let's do another 15 and a 5. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm gonna break my own rule. Yep. 15 and a 5 and a 10, and we finished it. Yay! Today is 7/27/23, not 2003. All right, real quick, let's stop and see. Okay, so this is $250, and it should be that. And this, it's for my Emma trip. Yeah, see, I write on the back of each of these as I do them, like what it's earmarked for. So Emma, I don't think you watch these videos of mine, but if you are watching, this is $250 towards our trip, baby. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let's actually count and see what we've got. Okay. Yay. I'm so excited. Okay. 5, 10, 20, 30, 50. Oh gosh, why did I do this to myself? You know what? I'm not doing that to myself. We're going backwards. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 45. Nope, it's 250, and that is fantastic. Man, that's such a great thing. Okay, I'm gonna set that right there, and I will shove it in her envelope here in a little while. Okay, so probably before I do my next video. 3 and 2 will give us a 5. Do I have another 3 and 2? You know what, I do. So let's just rock it. Let's just rock it. That's really bad coloring. Sorry, y'all. Okay. We don't have any 2s. I don't want to, like, let's just do another 18 and just stick 2 10s in there, and then another 10 in here. That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all, this was a big video. We got so much done. We made so much progress on savings challenges. I am so jazzed with how all this went. I finished my first savings challenge in quite some time, so that makes me super duper happy. This was just great. So thank y'all. I know it's a little bit longer one. I very much appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming, and I will see you in a couple days with my cash condensing unstuffing video. Let me know down below what else you want to see from me, and I will happily oblige. So have a great rest of your day, weekend, whatever you got going on. Talk to you soon. Bye.